What is going on, everybody? Yo, yo, yo. How's everybody doing? You guys already know CryptoDonfepe in the building, as always. And I know I meant to do this live stream about this topic the other night, but of course I got a little tied up after I had that good meal, if you know what I mean. But anyway, if this happens to be your first time here, welcome. Great to have you. Hopefully we can stay connected. There is plenty of room, so you can send me a request these days. I have gotten rid of some zombies. But I want to be brief here. But I did say that I want to talk about this because it is important. And as much as you guys know, I'm 1001% all about crypto, And another thing is that, right now, it's pretty much in everybody's everyday life. For those who are using it, that is. For those who are taking full advantage of it. So what I want to do tonight is just enlighten you guys on how much potential, number one, and the possibility of the amounts of billions that are going to come into the coin market cap because of this. Okay? Now, some of you know that China is not playing. You guys know Tunisia, right? I believe it was that already had launched their dinar cryptocurrency, or their digital electronic currency, which is centralized by way of their government, right? So pretty much they are the first ones to release that. Now, mind you, China and the size of China and the amount of people that live in China is way bigger than Turkey. You know what I'm saying? Now, DCEP, being the digital currency electronic payment system, okay, is going to be the national digital currency of the China, built within the blockchain and the cryptographic technology. Okay, and the currency is pegged 1-to-1 to the Chinese national currency, which is the RMB. Okay, the renminbi. So the overall objective of the currency is to increase the circulation of the RMB. So it's like the printing of money. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to be it's just like the printing of money, pretty much, because they're going to increase the circulation and the international reach of it. So with with the hopes that the RMB will be the global currency like the US dollar. And that's China's goal. You know what I'm saying? And China is a bit ahead of the game. The United States are, I don't know what it is, but we're falling behind when it comes to crypto versus countries that are overseas. And I'm going to say one thing is, as many people that are involved in crypto in this country, a lot of you guys need to start getting involved. Because if we allow China to take dominance of the currency, being the global currency, you guys got to think about that for a second. You know what I'm saying? And that is why you see, as I always advocate, hey guys, you want to, instead of using Amazon, use Lowly, where you'll get BTC back. Instead of using Ebates, where you get cash back, right? Use Lowly or use Fold. I stay putting these things on my wall because, again, I'm an advocate of adoption. You know what I'm saying? My objective is not even about the money for me anymore. It's like my objective is to build and to participate in the adoption of cryptocurrency here in America. And it's happening. The fact of the matter is that China is ahead of the game because they want to, of course, dominate the global currency, number one, which is why they decided to come out with this digital currency electronic payment, which is DCEP. And some of you guys may not care, but 5-10 years from now, you're going to go back and you may watch this live stream. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go back and you may watch this on YouTube. 10 years from now, you're going to say to yourself, wow, I should have done it. I should have gotten involved. I should have done this because China's way ahead of the game. Now, mind you, in China, with them, releasing this DCEP, again, digital currency electronic payment system, I believe that Mark Zuckerberg put the battery pack in China. Because when Mark Zuckerberg and the other guy, whatever his name is, I think his name is Ken or something, the one that was being grilled by Congress in regards to Libra, Facebook Libra, China automatically jumped into blockchain industry, into blockchain technology, because they already saw that Facebook Libra is a threat, okay, which it is. Now, China has made explicit that Facebook Libra poses a threat, poses a threat to the sovereignty of China. That's why when Mark Zuckerberg mentioned, Mark Zuckerberg and the team mentioned about this Facebook Libra, the president of China, they put a battery pack on his back, and he said, we're not going to allow Mark Zuckerberg to pose a threat to our country, China, and the sovereignty of China. And that's why China decided to, hey, you know what? Automatically push it. Let's rush this thing. Blockchain technology. We're going to create the digital currency electronic payment system, and the people are going to be mandated to use this currency. So in other words, if you own a business in China, you're going to be mandated to use that system. And if not, then, they're going to close down your system. They're going to close down your business in China. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to be mandating the people in China. And you guys may not think that this is important now. But like I said earlier, 5 years from now, you're going to say to yourself, wow. And you're going to go back to this video. Because again, my objective is to spread the awareness and to put the thought in people's minds that, look, if you don't get involved in this industry, because I don't call this a cryptocurrency space anymore. I don't call it the blockchain space anymore. It is an industry. It is in the first stages of becoming a bigger industry, which is cryptocurrency, okay, and blockchain, period. Those two categories, men together, blockchain and crypto, and they are one big industry, not a space. So you won't hear me be saying, hey, this is the cryptocurrency space, because it's no longer that. This thing has been around over pretty much a decade now, okay? And what China's going to do, as they mandate this it's not even a cryptocurrency, but this digital currency, as they mandate this currency to the people and business owners, merchants, and again, like I said, Mark Zuckerberg put a battery pack in the government of China, and they felt like Mark Zuckerberg and this Libra currency is going to be a threat to the sovereignty of China, and this is why they are pushing this thing hard. And some of you guys are not paying attention to what China is doing. They are not playing. Now, why do you think Trump is doing what he's doing? And that's another topic, but he's not playing neither. And China knows that. But Trump also knows that China is ahead of the game in this cryptocurrency space. And they remember in 2017, they banned exchanges. They banned ICOs. Remember, I was promoting ICOs back in 2017. They weren't allowing that in China. They banned Bitcoin. They banned mining. Now, 2 years later, you have all of these conglomerate companies that now want to become a part of BTC. And now you got these governments, leaders, who want to create their own cryptocurrency. Well, not even create their own cryptocurrency, because again, if a country, government is deciding to digitize their currency, it's because they know and they realize from 2017 till now that if we don't do something now, we're going to lose ground. And that's why China decided to do what they did. So now, you're going to have China mandate this currency, right? And the people are going to have to take it. That's like when Barack Obama said, you know, we're going to mandate you guys to take this Obamacare, and if you didn't, you're going to have to pay a fine. But in China, they're talking about if you don't take this currency as a business owner and submit to these transactions, then guess what? They're going to close your business down. And you know, as a business owner, you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Because China is not America. China is communist. You know what I'm saying? So a total different ballgame. And the People's Bank of China is what runs the show when it comes to mandating currencies, right? And now you have the chairman of China, of the China International Economic Exchange Center. He said that they have been working on DCEP for 5 to 6 years now. So they've been doing this thing, quiet as kept. And now, once they heard Mark Zuckerberg say, yo, we got Facebook Libra coming out, boom. If you go back, you will see it took a day or two for them to announce the fact that, hey, we're coming out with our own digital currency, blah, 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 blah. And we're going into blockchain technology. Now, 2 years ago, China was totally against it. But like I said, these leaders, these countries are realizing that, look, we are at war. As I was explaining last night to my dude on Twitter, we at war. You're going to have the war is based on the people's money, which is cryptocurrency. That's your money. No one can tell me it's not money. Because I spent it, I've used it, it's a part of my everyday life. The fact of the matter is that it's money. It is recorded within the blockchain, within the ledger, because that's what a blockchain is. You can't tamper that. It can't be tampered with, number one. So that's way better than keeping pretended printed money in the bank that's not even there. It's just digital numbers that we see in the ATM. The bank doesn't have your money like that. And some of you guys know that already. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you got these guys been working on it for the past 5 to 6 years, right? And it's fully confident that it can be introduced as the country's financial system. 3 words. Country financial system. Now it's currently being rolled out with the People's Bank of China, which is the centralized bank of China, okay? Now, he also says that this is coming from the chairman of the China International Economic Exchange. He says, DCEP can achieve real-time collection of data related to money creation, bookkeeping, etc., providing useful reference for the provision of money and the implementations of monetary policies. So here you have merchants must accept DCEP, must accept. So the central government has signaled that all merchants who accepted digital payments such as Apple Pay, WeChat Pay, and Alipay, which is Alibaba, which is like the bigger than Amazon, okay? Because I've used Alibaba when I was doing Shopify back in 2017. So, so you know they must accept DCEP. They must. I'll check your comments in a few. This will give DCEP a large nationwide acceptance in China. Okay, now DCEP again, digital currency electronic payment, okay, system. All right. Also, with the acceptance in China, with every merchant obligated to participate or face a potential loss of their business. See, that's what I mentioned before. You see here, you're going to get fined. You know what I'm saying? You won't lose your business. There's a democracy here. You know what I'm saying? But this is a republic, man. You know what I mean? But At the end of the day, that's not happening here. But in China, if the person who owns the business does not accept, remember, Jim, that's communists over there. You know what I'm saying? You know how communism works. Now, if China decides, well, not decide, they're already going to release this thing. The only thing is that Turkey beat them to it. Tunisia, whatever, they beat them to it. They've already released their national digital currency. Okay? They already released that. And this is what I'm saying, guys. This is why I continue implementing, I continue emphasizing the fact that you guys need to start waking up. Because if you don't, and you're taking this thing lightly, you're going to be left behind. And guess what? By the time you try to catch up, it's going to be a while. Because the longer you wait, the more you let BTC run away from you, the farther you're going to be away from it. I'm going to tell you that right now. And like I said earlier, we need all of you guys to become a part of the adoption. Because if not, what I'm sharing with you, China will be the global currency. And I don't think you want that. I don't think you want that. So you guys need to, I don't care. I don't care what it is that you're afraid of. I don't care if you don't like it. Study, implement, learn. Because it's going to be a part of your everyday life. Your contracts are going to be paid within cryptocurrency. Your jobs are going to pay you in cryptocurrency. That's all going to transition into that. Believe it or not. And I know it. I'm just telling you because I read and I study. And when you read long enough about a certain topic, you tend to see what the plan is going to be ahead. So what I'm just saying is China is not messing around. Now, when they are telling these business owners in China, they got no choice. They must accept the digital currency. Okay? They must accept it, or if you don't, you lose your business license and we're closing you down. And mind you, I did a YouTube video earlier on now that China today, they released on the front page newspaper, the state newspaper, and it was both a bit contradictory because they were talking a positive note about Bitcoin and then they come up with a negative. But millions of people read that newspaper because they are mandated to read the state newspaper in China. Over here, you get to read the USA Today, you get to read fucking Daily News, you get to read the New York Post, you get to read the San Francisco Journal, you get to read a whole bunch of different media distributed newspapers, right? Of course, to manipulate the minds and send out their narratives. But in China, you got that one paper where millions of people read, drinking their coffee or their tea. I don't even think they drink coffee in China, but I know they drink tea. You know what I'm saying? So it is time to act, Jim. I'm telling you guys. This is why I keep emphasizing. You guys are lag-a-dagging. You guys are holding on to your dollar so tight that you're going to squeeze the shit out of it and the dollar's going to disappear. You know what I'm saying? You guys really got to start implementing and start learning this blockchain industry because it is the future. And I'm telling you, within the next 10 years, you're going to see why. And I say within because it might happen in 5. It might happen in 4. It might happen in 6. This thing is moving fast. And you have companies that are going over to China because, of course, it's cheaper. And don't forget that the miners, all the Bitcoin miners are in China. What's going on, Adam? YouTube channel, cryptodonfepe. Same thing. Just type it in, it'll pop up. So anyway, the deployment and the distribution. Very important. So pretty much they're telling you here that how this is going to be pushed out towards the people. So you have DCEP will initially be distributed to all commercial banks affiliated with the Chinese central bank, such as ICBC, and Agriculture Bank of China. Remember, and agriculture is huge in China. I mean, that's what it was all about a decade and a half ago. You know what I'm saying? Rice fields, all of that. Agriculture. That was their main economy. For you guys that read history, you know, I mean, I love history, so I study on certain, you know, countries, man. From times that I want to pick up a book, and you know, I got plenty of encyclopedias on in history of, you know, different types of country, and you know, you learn the different policies and how they. I mean, shit, you're not gonna see me in China. You know, I don't have no business going to China. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to Japan. I'll go to Hong Kong. But I ain't going to China. I'm not going to Beijing. Nah. I ain't doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. But I did see a video on YouTube on how droves of black people are moving to Japan. Amazing video. An amazing video. And the people that they interviewed, they had one thing to say in common as black people in Japan, that they weren't in fear. They didn't feel like they had to turn their neck all over. They didn't feel no type of racism, and they felt so free. Mind you, we're free here, but in reality, the reality is that we're not. You know, it may feel that way, but, you know, if they want you, they'll get you. But yeah, I just want to throw that in there because it's an amazing video. You can type it up on YouTube, search, you know, black people moving to Japan. There's the first video that pops up in the search engine. That's the channel. That's the channel. So, not to keep you guys any longer, but I just feel like this is so important. And I'm gonna leave you guys the link. This is my guy, boxmining.com. My man Michael. He lives in Hong Kong, so he sent me this. Because this is not what is being said by mainstream media. You know what I'm saying? So he wrote this, and this is the other thing about being involved in crypto, is you meet amazing people, man. Just like when you go to a network marketing event, you meet amazing people. But being that when crypto, one thing that is like-minded within that space is that everyone wants to change from the old guard to the new guard, being cryptocurrency, because the money is yours. It's yours. It's not like in China where they decided, they could have easily said, yeah, let's let the people get Bitcoin. Nah, because they're still a bit against Bitcoin, but they see that the blockchain of it, the blockchain industry itself is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? That's what they see. Cool, Jay. What was it called? The interview show? What, the Japan? Hey, what's up, Michelle? Kelby was in the building. What's up, Kel? Good to see you guys. Michael. Yeah, so I just wanted to, and I'm almost done here, man. But again, you know me, man. I don't hesitate to spread the awareness. Even if my live stream had no people in it, you know I continue going on. Just like on my Periscope, when I used to do Periscope in the beginning. I remember nobody was showing up. And I used to say in the back of my mind, damn, nobody's showing up. But I don't want to stop. Can't stop. Just keep going. Fuck it. Ignore that. Pretend that there's 5-6 people there. Just pretend. And it works. Because it doesn't even matter. The fact of the matter is the data stays recorded and the message is being spread. Whether you share it or not, the fact is people will see it, watch it for a minute or two, they get bored, or maybe they're not interested. The fact is they see it. Someone may be interested, be like, damn, you know what? I didn't even know about this DCEP. I didn't know about this. Man, you know what? I should just get into BTC because I gotta become a part of the movement, the freedom movement. Believe it. So, yeah. So DCEP will initially be distributed to all commercial banks affiliated with the Chinese Central Bank. Okay, and the rollout of DCEP will be similar to that of the physical yuan, the paper money. Now that sounds to me that they're gonna be like printing this shit up. You know what I mean? Like, because again, it's not a crypto; it's a digital currency, electronic payment system. You know, but it's gonna be on exchanges. You know what I mean? It's gonna be pegged to the renminbi, whatever their money is, RBN, I think it is. 1-to-1. So for every DCEP, for every one RMB, you get a DCEP. 1-to-1. So yeah, they're gonna put the physical yuan. The significance of DCEP is that it's designed as a replacement of the reserve money system, cutting back the cost and friction of bank transfers. Okay, so like the SWIFT, like the SWIFT system, and we know the SWIFT system is slow. That's why banks are starting to jump into cryptocurrency, and they utilizing platforms like Ripple, technology like Ripple, because the SWIFT system, is an outdated system. It's slow, and I can only imagine in China how much slower it must be out there. It's inefficient, and the cost for the interbanking payment transactions is high. So again, that's another reason why China, they know they can't fall behind. They want power. And they know that they can utilize more power, be more in control of the populace if they mandate people to use this DCEP, digital currency electronic system, payment system. So you have WeChat. They automatically got to use this DCEP payment system. Alibaba, Alipay, they got to use it. Companies like that, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be used in those platforms. And WeChat is huge. If you guys have never used WeChat, it's in Chinese, but the amount of people that are on that thing, holy cow. So my thing here is, think about, as I mentioned in my YouTube video, what this is going to do in the sense of, there's people in China who don't even know about Bitcoin. The weather's okay. It's been the upper 30s in the night, give or take, I would dare say. Oh, my bad. Damn, this phone be going out quick. So yeah, the people in China, they're gonna be like, oh wow, we gotta automatically use this currency. But now, what it's gonna do is it's gonna open the curiosity of them investigating and researching Bitcoin, because people are gonna go under. And when I mean under, like they really probably, some people out there in China don't want to use this system. And now what this may do, which I believe is going to have the people pique more interest into Bitcoin. Okay, that's what this is going to do. So if they're mandating a digital currency in China for the whole country to automatically use, no ifs, ands, or buts, some people in China are going to be like, yo, we got to get into this BTC. Because BTC is like cocaine. Back in 2017, BTC was like moving bricks of cocaine. It's illegal, so you couldn't mine. And if you were caught mining in Bitcoin in 2017, you already know Chinese don't mess around. You're going to get beat, and they're going to lock you up with the beating. And the beatings in China, like they hang you upside down, or they hang you whatever, and they swap your fucking, under your feet with a bamboo stick type shit. Shit. You think, what? Nobody, not me, man, not me. And I'm not saying I've seen it physically, but I've heard, like, yo, that they be doing that. In the jails in China? Huh. Shit. You don't want to get locked up out there. You guys see it on, what's that show? I used to watch this show, God, I forgot the name of the show, but they would get caught in the airport, different parts of the world. They would have to do time and shit. God, I hate that I forget. It's pretty good, though. It was pretty good. So that's pretty much, man. Like, that's what's gonna, I think for me, it's gonna help spread the awareness of it's gonna have more people in China pique interest into Bitcoin. And what does that mean for me is more billions into the coin market cap, which will only add to the price of BTC in rising up, and also the altcoins, the Chinese altcoins. So like Tron, Neo, what else? Qtone. There's a few. So those Chinese altcoins are gonna go up massively. And that's what I'm saying. You're gonna want a piece of this pie, man. At least here in this country, you can get the piece of the pie. And you're not mandated to use a certain currency by way of government, because that's what's happening in China. So be grateful on that note too. And be grateful that you have cryptocurrency and that you can give yourself the opportunity to set yourself up for some more freedom. Okay? To set yourself up with some more freedom. So DCEP is a centralized sovereign issued currency. It is not possible to mine DCEP or stake, meaning, you would have, let's say, 100 DCEP in your wallet, and as long as you hold it there for like 2 years, you're going to build, let's say, 20% more, 30% more annually of that specific digital currency. That's how they do it with crypto. You hold a certain amount of cryptocurrency in the wallet. That's what staking is. And you commit to, okay, you can't take it out. It's locked down for 1 year. But within that 1 year, you're accumulating and staking more of that specific cryptocurrency. And by the end of the year, you have an extra 30% more. Let's say you had 15,000 and you stake that 15,000. By the end of the year, you have 30% more of the 15,000. That's more money. And whatever the price of that crypto is at that time, whether it's less or more, the fact is, chances are it's more, because crypto just keeps going up. Bitcoin is not like gold. Gold is stagnant. You know what I'm saying? You can't walk around with a gold bar in your pocket, man. You know what I mean? I know there's crypto out there that's using or backed by gold, but I don't need that if I got crypto. It's good to have your gold and store it, in case real shit hits the fan. But nah, I don't need to use gold in the form of spending. Number one, like I said, you're not going to be carrying bars of gold in your pocket. And number two, like I said, there are cryptos out there that do offer that, where they change the way the transaction is being done within the company that's backed, that has the gold, creates their own cryptocurrency, and they come up with a bill, like Carrot Bars, for example. That's one company. But there's like 2 or 3 other companies that do it. But here you have DCEP that's backed by gold. So my man Michael, he says here that, and if you guys want, I would recommend boxmining.com. If you guys really want to know what's happening in Hong Kong, in China, in regards to cryptocurrency, this is where you want to be. Go to boxmining.com and let Michael know that CryptoDonfepe sent you. All right? And that's all free, because I don't get paid for that shit. I edify people. Believe it. I wouldn't even take money for edification. You shouldn't. So, on a recent episode of Kitco News, Max Kaiser, it's another guy you guys should be following on YouTube or on Twitter as well. Max Kaiser, he claims that China will launch a gold-backed cryptocurrency. Yeah, because China has a lot of gold. Russia has a lot of gold. I gotta look up how much gold the United States. I don't know. I don't know. I remember when I used to work downtown, Lower Manhattan, Department of Finance, and I would take my lunch near the Federal Reserve Building where they kept the gold. And one day, there were these armored trucks, a whole bunch of them. And then you would see the guys come out with these trolleys with a blanket over it. And it was like, maybe 3-4 feet high on the trolley. Yeah, about 3 feet high. That was on the big cart. And you could tell those were gold bars. So they were moving them out because there's none at the Federal Reserve Building downtown. There's no fucking gold. That's out the picture. They moved all that shit. That's a fact. And mind you, this is right before 9/11. Because I was working at 66 John Street at that time, Department of Finance. So he says that he added that China has already amassed as much as 20,000 tons of gold. Guys think it's a joke, man. Y'all guys are not realizing what we're up against. And like I said before, and I didn't get to finish, we are at war. So you have the people's money being Bitcoin, crypto, which the government don't want you to have. Because now the government knows that, whoa, the people are jumping in this. We got to come up with our shit. Right? Because they know that the people will always outweigh the government if we get it our way. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. So we're going to have the people's money versus the centralized digital currency electronic systems. So you guys see what I'm saying? Don't think of them being the same thing. Because again, one is centralized, the other is decentralized. And that's what you want to do. You want to decentralize your life. Because we were brought up and taught to be centralized. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are waking up because of cryptocurrency. The only reason why Bitcoin has survived is because the people want it. That's it. It's not because it did this. It's not. No, the people piqued interest. They studied. They're like, yo, it's like a libertarian. A libertarian, what do they want? Freedom. They're against government. They don't want to be in control. They don't want government to be in control of their lives. That's what libertarians do, right? So the majority of people in crypto in the beginning are libertarians. They're not conservatives. You find out who people are later on, but in the beginning, the people who really like the wink, not even the Winklevoss, I'm not going to say it, but you have like Eric Vulhos, Charlie Shem, you got guys like that. Like these guys are, and mind you, Charlie's a Jew. You know what I'm saying? So, and he pretty much like turned away once he got into crypto. You know what I mean? So again, this is what's going to be happening in China. DCEP, okay, digital currency electronic payment system being mandated by the country, by the president, Jinping, right? And again, mandate to adopt blockchain. This is, for me, this is great fucking news for Bitcoin, man. And this is what I'm saying, and this is the purpose of this video, is for you guys, if you have not even piqued interest into Bitcoin, start tonight, man. Start tonight. You can go into YouTube and say, in the search, what is Bitcoin? And there's like an hour and 45-minute video that explains everything on it. And when you watch the whole thing, you may think differently. And I'm only speaking to the people that aren't involved. Some of you guys may be here and watch this in the replay and already involved. And this can go in one ear and out the other. I get it. But for people that aren't involved, man, hear me. And don't just hear me, but listen. Jump in. Become a part of the adoption. Become a part of the purpose of having control of your finances. And not being in control and not having them in control of us in how we can spend our finances and how we can, or where we can put our finances. Because when you put it in the bank, what happens? They give you a 1%, 1.3 APR. Like, what? Shit. Oh, man. So anyway, in conclusion, guys. Again, if you want more info on the China and the cryptocurrency industry and what's going on in Hong Kong and Japan, you want to subscribe to my man boxmining.com. Boxmining.com. His name is Michael. He lives in Hong Kong. Super cool guy. I had never met him. I met him through YouTube, through a good friend of mine, Crypto News. And I always reach out to people, introduce myself, and I build repertoire and engagement that way. You know what I mean? It's like a girl the other day. Well, not the other day. I would dare say about a month ago. She was like, she was in Florida in the conference, and then I commented on her tweet, and she says, "Yo, I'm here in Florida, and people are mentioning you. They're like, yo, Donfepe, CryptoDonfepe is cool. Yo, he's always supported," like that, right? And I was like, really? She's like, yeah. Everybody's asking who's CryptoDonfepe, and I see CryptoDonfepe. So I'm just saying, man, that is that is an amazing feeling, because at the end of the day, this is what networking and building engagement and relationships is all about. You got to put yourself out there. You can't be quiet like a little mouse, because no one's going to come to you. You got to go to them, especially those that you know who got it, especially those that you know are living a certain lifestyle that you may want. And they can tell you a little twink here, twink there that can help advance your way of thinking. But some of you guys just want to stay in the house. Some of you guys just afraid to even do a video, do a live stream. Some of you guys are just afraid to even share what's going on in your life. Some of you guys are even afraid to even speak your mind. And I don't get it. You have the resources right here. You have it right here. It's not hard. All it does is knowing that you have your spirit within you, and that's what's going to help push you speak what's on your mind. Whatever you feel like talking about, you have an opportunity, share that shit. Something's bothering you that you know is affecting your way of thinking, but you don't want it to happen to someone else, share it. Hey guys, look, this is I want you guys to avoid this, because this is what I've been dealing with. I've done that plenty of times. You know what I mean? I'm just stating, guys, and I'm not jumping off topic, but I'm just saying you're not going to get or gain connections or build repertoire by staying in the house or doing the same routine every day, keeping to yourself, and you speak to the same people every day, pretty much the same clerk at the deli store, the same person at the locksmith, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's the same routine, and that's your network. But mind you, there's such a bigger network out there that's waiting for you. People are waiting to meet you. And that's why I'm saying jump in the industry of cryptocurrency. Because it's no longer a space. It's in the beginning stages of an industry, and it's only going to become a bigger industry. And that's where you want to be. You become an early adopter now. So within the next 5 to 6, 7, 8 years, you're going to be a part of the big industry. And you'll have a piece of that pie. So in conclusion, guys, China has established a countrywide initiative to push forward blockchain adoption. You see, they're telling, and look, this is like a double-edged sword. Because again, this can be China saying, look, we want all the people to learn blockchain technology. We want all the people to use DCEP, because maybe they want to suppress BTC. You know what I mean? Because again, they know that BTC is strong, but they are still against it as well, which is why they came up with their own currency. And other countries are going to follow suit. You got Iran. Oh, wow, 24-21. So what's that? Oh, my God, that would have been I'm glad I didn't bet on this one, because the over and under was 46. And I know what I was thinking of picking was what we got. Oh wow, so that's 45. Woo, 45. Oh, over and under. Damn. My man's gonna win tonight because he picked Seattle. He picked over for Seattle. Let's see, man. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, in conclusion, all right. So they're pushing this forward. This blockchain adoption, meaning it's mandated. You got no choice. That'd be cool for some of you people here. I wish I could be like, I'm mandating all of you mofos that watch my live streams to study the blockchain. You know what I'm saying? To study Bitcoin, to study cryptocurrency, to study the purpose, the peer-to-peer. Why is the bank and the bank being the third man, the middleman, being eliminated? Which is the point of being a part of this industry. Not the space, the industry. The space has already been taken up. So when you take up the space, it becomes an industry. So now the president, Jinping, has mandated that the country's development of blockchain technology should be sped up. Remember what I said earlier? Mark Zuckerberg only put the battery pack in this motherfucker. That's all Mark Zuckerberg did. Because again, China said Facebook Libra is a threat to the sovereignty of our country. No, we're not going to allow that. We're going to come out with our own cryptocurrency, with our own digital currency, and we're not going to have to deal with Facebook Libra because he knows what Mark Zuckerberg is on. This dude right here, he ain't stupid, bro. This Jinping guy, whatever, the president of China, he's not stupid, man. He's no small fry, man. The guy's not an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it's communism, but that's their shit, you know? So again, it should be sped up. So on October 24th, in front of the Political Bureau, this speech has also been echoed by Li Wei. Li Wei. Li Wei. That sounds like a drink. Yo, let me get that Li Wei. Liwei. Yo, let me get a Li Wei. Yo, that may even work, man. That's like a little, that sounds a little, it got a little ring to it, man. Could make like a nice passion fruit type shit juice. It'd be like, call it Li Wei. Yo, let me get that Li Wei. As long as it tastes good and it's healthy. So anyway, he's the head of the People's Bank of China. So the head of the People's Bank of China, his name is Li Wei. So you may want to keep that in mind because you're going to be hearing you're going to hear his name echoing within this industry, without a doubt. So China has adopted the blockchain, not cryptocurrency. You see what I'm saying? China has adopted the blockchain, not what I mentioned earlier when you guys were here in the beginning. This is not a crypto. This is a digital currency electronic payment system, which is going to be mandated again by the government of China, and the people have no choice. Well, what's going on, Rich? Oh, Rob, what's going on? I said Rich because I was thinking of my man Richard Hart. So, oh man. So anyway, China has adopted blockchain, not cryptocurrency, whereby the benefits of blockchain has highlighted. Okay. So on the other hand, cryptocurrencies that are not native to blockchain are suppressed as cryptocurrency exchanges and ICOs are banned in the country. You see what I'm saying? Still banned. That's what I mentioned because in 2017, China said, get out, ban, cryptocurrency, no crypto, ban, you know? So there you have it. Because they don't want to lose control. That's like here in this country. The government is losing. That's why you see when they had the Congress wanting to know what Bitcoin is and all that, even though they sounded better this year than in 2014, when they were just suppressing it without having an inclination, studying it, learning it. But now they realized that it is an actual ledger that is built in a blockchain that cannot be tampered with. And, you know, the people should be allowed to decide if they want to switch to a new financial, what's a good word? A new financial sector. You know what I'm saying? It's the sector. You know? It's called the sector. You guys want a new sector? Huh? Or you guys want to stay at the old sector? The walls are coming down in the old sector. I hope you guys are enjoying this live stream. And you guys that watch this replay, hopefully you guys will go through the whole live stream. If not, I do appreciate you guys just stopping by, to be honest. Some will and some won't. I've always said that, you know. Some will and some won't. Some will listen, some won't listen. That's just the name of the game, you know. So also, very important, trading DCEP. What platforms support DCEP? I trade lightly, but you know, lately I haven't been trading. So DCEP is gonna be on Chinese exchanges. Okay, here, hold up. So mere hours after DCEP has been announced, has been announced, various potentially scam Chinese exchanges have listed IOUs or knockoff clones. You know the Chinese are best at the knockoffs, man. Knockoff clones of DCEP. See they're already like trying to get people's money. They're like these, you know. Again, this is just part of the game, man. It's just part of the game. It's like anything else, man. Anything else. If there's money involved, expect the scammers. I said that shit back in 2017 when the ICOs and people were being scammed and some, you know, ICOs was exit scamming. I remember saying, yo, when there's money involved, like a nice substantial amount of money, expect the scammers, man. It's like you a drug dealer. If you a big moving, brick moving, kilo moving mofo, expect the thieves. Expect, you know, the stick-up kids. You know what I mean? Expect them. Don't think they're not coming. They're coming. They're coming. Those three things either happen to you when you're in that world, and you know what it is. 3. They say 2, but I say 3. You're going to get robbed. You're going to end up in jail for quite some time. Or you're just going to end up underground. Or cremated. Because you no longer have a life. Look what happened to the, not change subject, but look what happened to the cop that was in charge of the catching of El Chapo's son. 150 bullets. He was hit 150 times. That shit was a fucking like Tommy gun type shit. Not a Tommy gun, but I forgot what you call that shit. With the big rotor, comes out of the fucking helicopters and shit. That's what that motherfucker got hit with, man. 150 times he was hit. The dude who was in charge of that whole mission of grabbing El Chapo's son, which they did. And you already saw what happened. They had to let him go because they didn't have the firepower. Para que lo sepa. So now you gotta have this. It's gonna be on some platforms. I don't want to keep you guys any long because I know I've been on for what? How many? I mean, I could be on here 52 minutes. That's cool. So yeah. So if you want to find out what are reputable exchanges, check out our top cryptocurrency exchange guide. So again, I'm gonna leave you guys the link to this. I should have left it in the title when I started, but I'll put it on there if you guys are interested in knowing, you know, what's going to be happening, what's going on. Box mining is by far one of the top, if not the top, when it comes to, you know, what's happening in Asia and cryptocurrency, digital exchange, you know, I mean, cryptocurrency exchanges, things of that nature. You know what I mean? And again, I highly recommend that you guys do start looking, you know, like don't discount yourselves, man, because all you're doing is giving yourself a big discount. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. I don't mean that in a good way. I don't mean that in a good way. Too many people give themselves discounts. You know what I mean? Way too early. Way too early. So you can buy DCEP. Says currently DCEP is only available to other banks working with the People's Bank of China. You know, I wonder, this will eventually open up to the general public in 2020. And that is the article, my friends. So I'm going to leave you guys the link to this, okay? There are some videos in the article as well. And again, subscribe to my man's newsletter, because pretty much this is what it is. You know what I mean? And you'll learn something, man. You know, I've learned a lot, you know, reading this guy's articles, newsletters, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, being engaged with him on Twitter and so forth. So, you know, I've learned on what potential Asia is doing. Because, again, China is huge, man. And, again, if you guys don't realize, this is why they are ahead of us when it comes to cryptocurrency. Because Guys, I've been doing this thing for almost 2.5 years, and I'm gonna tell you guys something. The difference in how you handle your finances changes, man, when you're in this space. The longer you hold on to that dollar, the longer you're gonna be fading away from BTC. You need to start changing your dollars for Bitcoin. That's what you need to start doing, all of you guys. And you guys that got kids, y'all should be putting $100 away for your son or your daughter, whether they're infants now or 5, 3, 6, 7, 8 years old. Because 10 years from now, that $100, because again, as I've mentioned before, within the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to wish you had bought some. You're going to wish you had 0.1 of it. Okay? 0.1 of it. Or 0.5. Half a Bitcoin. What's up, Steve-O? Yeah, you missed the whole thing, man. Awesome article I read here for you guys. Well, I know you would probably definitely be wanting to definitely but I'm gonna leave the link, so that way you don't have to watch the replay, but I'm gonna leave the link. So you come back, I'm gonna leave the link on the title. I should have left it and I just totally forgot. I just wanted to get this thing. Well, I just wanted to share this whole thing. So again, I'm going to leave the link. You can just go to boxmining.com. It's my man Michael. He's from Hong Kong. And, he sent me this about 2 days ago. When I did say I was going to share with you guys when I did my last live stream, but I got caught up. And I said, you know what? I still got to let people know about this, digital currency electronic payment system and what China is doing and how they're mandating it. I mean, again, China is ahead of the game. They're not sleeping. Thanks to Mark Zuckerberg, because Mark Zuckerberg put the battery pack on this man's back, the president, and he said, what did I say here before, guys? What did he say? I'm going to read it again, what he said. He said, number one, they already got 20,000 tons of gold. That's number one. Yeah, so he says, the president who has mandated that the country's development of blockchain technology should be sped up. Now, this was October 24th. Today is 11/11. 11/11. That could be a good and a bad thing, because the Masons use that 11/11 too. Anyway, there you have it, man. DCEP is a decentralized currency. Don't forget it. And just to end it on this note, it is a digital currency that is run on a centralized private network. And mind you, oh my God, how could I forget this? Mind you, that also tells you it's a centralized digital currency. So don't think that China are the ones behind running this centralized network. Don't think for a second that they won't freeze your account. Don't think for a second that they won't take your digital assets. Don't think for a second that one day you wake up, you in China, and you have to use this digital currency because it's mandated by law in that country, and you do one little mishap. Don't think for 1 second them fuckers are not going in your bank account or in your digital account and freezing that shit. Because when you're decentralized, nobody can touch your shit. Not even the goddamn IRS. You see how I had to say that too, because these fuckers is watching me. They got me red flagged on YouTube. On Facebook. YouTube, I've been clean, man. I don't know how, but I got green marks. Good standings, man. I got good standings. I haven't been suspended. I haven't been going crazy. But Facebook, I don't give a fuck. Fuckers, I don't give a fuck. Can't stand you motherfuckers anyway. I still gotta put up with your shit though. Because you guys do have the best live stream. I gotta say that. The only thing that Instagram got over you guys is the joining conversation. You guys got to get rid of that little box, man. Make it the split screen, man. What's wrong with you guys, man? Come on, Mark. And Mark, man, you messed up putting a battery pack in this president's back. That's why he said we got to speed this shit up, because he said it. Facebook Libra, a currency which Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg claims will become the next big fintech innovation. So mind you, when my man, President Jinping, heard that shit, he said, oh, bad out there. Wait a minute. Did he just say that Facebook Libra is going to be the next big fintech innovation? What do you think that shit did to this dude? It put a battery pack on his back, and what did I share with you earlier? October 24th, he said, yo, mandate the blockchain technology. Everybody got to learn that shit. We are going to come out with our DCEP, digital electronic currency payment system, electronic payment system, whatever. You guys are mandated, business owners, yada, 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 boop, 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 bang, bam, right? Yo, what's up, JV? And there you have it. When he heard that shit, China has made explicit that Facebook Libra, it poses a threat to the sovereignty of China. Yo, I'm telling you, we are at war. You guys think it's a joke? We are at war. So you got, again, and I'm ending on this note. You got the people's money. It's up to you. You can either roll with us or get rolled on. Because the people will outweigh the government. When the people want what they want, when the people say, hey, you know what? We're not tolerating this old guard shit. We're going with the crypto. We're going with BTC. We're going with the peer-to-peer. We don't need no one in between. Okay? So when the people decide, and that's why I say, you guys got to start waking up. You guys have to become a part of the adoption. We need you guys. We need you guys that are not in crypto. We need you guys to start diving in it. We need you guys to start researching. We need you guys to start reading up on the blockchain. Because like I said, it's going to be a part of your everyday lives within the next 3 to 5 to 6 years. I can guarantee you that. And I'll put a Bitcoin on that shit. And by that time, Bitcoin will be like $1 million. People taking this lightly. That's why China's not taking it lightly. They don't want people in China having Bitcoin. Why do you think they want this digital currency, electronic payment system, and mandating the people to use it? It's not like here, like I mentioned, if you don't follow a certain procedure, you don't lose your business. You know what I'm saying? It takes a couple of things in order for you to get your business. It's like if you're selling illegal cigarettes, things like that, you may lose your license, but they're not closing your business. China's like, if you mofos don't take this digital currency, DCEP, which we are mandating, which again, Apple Pay, they're going to be using it. Okay? Because Apple Pay is big in China. WeChat, they're going to be using it. And you know how many millions of people use WeChat? I'm telling you, go to the website. I went to it a couple of times. The only thing is, it's in Chinese. But the amount of people that use that, holy cow. So what? What does that mean? Those people are going to get awoken to a centralized electronic system, right? A digital centralized electronic system. But you're going to have those that rebel as well and say, we got to get into Bitcoin. And that's why I say, in my eyes, I'm seeing this. There is a double-edged sword, but I know for a fact, and I'm positive that all this is going to do is going to add more billions to the coin market cap. It's going to add more price influctuation to BTC, and it's going to rise the Chinese altcoins, which some of you guys need to start looking at, because by 2020, some of those Chinese altcoins are going to 10x. Because once this thing gets out to the public in China, get ready. Get ready. And like I said, some will, some won't. And I don't play games with crypto. Like, this is my life. I'm an advocate for it because I know it's already a part of it. There's a reason why I dove in it. There's a reason why I believe in it, because I see a bigger picture. I see what's coming. Some are looking at a little 8x12 frame. Some of you guys need to open up and look at the bigger picture. So that's what I want to share with you guys tonight. DCEP, how China's just mandating it. You know, again, it's a communist country, so, you know, of course they're going to do that. So, again, I'm going to leave you guys the link to my man's newsletter, Box Mining, good friend of mine, Michael. And again, when you do subscribe to his newsletter, just let him know CryptoDonfepe sent you. Because he knows me and we're super cool. And again, he's the one that sends me everything based on what's happening in China, man. You know, I mean, you could get this on you could get this on, you know, Cointelegraph. You could get it on the main networks, the main media within crypto space. I'm not going to call it mainstream, but sort of mainstream. But I go underground, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, this was things of this nature that was in this newsletter you did not see inside of Cointelegraph. And I read Cointelegraph. I didn't see it on news.btc or newsbtc.com. I didn't see it there neither. They did speak about it, but not in depth like my man Michael did. That's why I fucks with Michael when it comes to anything or in regards to China, Hong Kong, Japan, and cryptocurrency. And, of course, now dealing with this digital currency electronic payment system because this is not a crypto. Okay? This DCEP thing is not a crypto. Just don't get that twisted. It is not a crypto. It is a centralized. It's a centralized digital currency. You know, the same paper. You know, the yuan, whatever. I think it's the renminbi. I think it's all out there in China. RMB, I think it is. But yeah, it's RMB, right? Yeah, RMB. Yeah, RMB. Renminbi. That's the currency. The Chinese national currency. Hey man, China's not playing, and they're ahead of the game in the They're ahead of the United States. I'll tell you that shit. When it comes to this shit, yeah. And you guys, we need you guys. Well, you guys that live in this country, you guys need to start opening up to crypto, to Bitcoin. Hold on to your Bitcoin and spend everything else. You already got Litecoin. You can spend your Litecoin. You got other currencies, and in fact, like I said, that's why. And I'm going to end it on this note. I keep throwing it out there on my wall. Guys, there's opportunities out there for you guys to shop and earn Bitcoin, to stack and stake Bitcoin, to earn 30. Like right now, if you go to fold.com, I put it on my wall. They just got a big deal with Airbnb. So now, if you go through them and how many people are using Airbnb these days? I know some of you guys do. Some of you guys aren't going to hotels anymore. Some of you guys are using Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? What's the score here? Oh, he missed. Oh, don't tell me he's... Oh, man. You know, I'm glad I didn't take this bet. You know, I'm glad I didn't bet on this game. I was going to bet on this game earlier today. Over and under is 46. I was like, I know one of them is going to score high, but how much time we got left? Is the game over, Goose? Is the game over right there? China QQ email 2. What's the QQ? Main man, what's poppin'? Yo, what's up, Anwar? What's up, man? Long time, my man. Long time, my friend. Good to see you. Oh, we in overtime. Oh, shit. See? I've been... well, you know what? I think this is more important, but I'm not a San Francisco game. No, I mean, a fan. I'm a Giants fan. And I can't believe we lost to the goddamn bum-ass Jets. But please, don't shoot me down, man. Don't start trolling me because I'm a Giants fan and we lost to the fucking Jets, all right? Because if you do, I'm blocking your ass. I'm going to block your ass, and I'll put you on timeout for a little bit. But I'll bring you back. I'm not that hard, man. But don't come at me about the Jets eating up the Giants, man. I already know. I saw it Sunday, okay? I saw it. I couldn't believe it. Now we're tied with the bum-ass Jets, 2-7. No. What? It's 2-8. No, wait. Giants was 2-7. So, yeah, 2-8. And Jets are 2-7. There we go. Now I got it. What is the best crypto coin? Bitcoin. No, but honestly, yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, you should have those three. You should have those three. And everything else, I would recommend you do research because again, I just give people insight on what they should look into. Like the mistake one would make is telling people which ones to buy. I made that mistake in 2017, and some people, some people start bleeding down there. Some men be calling you and like, yo, you told me, I'll be like, yo, you acting like a woman right now, homie. Yo, you bleeding down there or what? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Everyone is responsible for it. No one told me. I saw what Bitcoin was in 2012, and I didn't believe in it. And again, as I mentioned in my YouTube video earlier today, besides me not believing it, I said, oh shit, this shit's in the dark web. So that even kept me away from even looking into Bitcoin. I just said, this thing's not going to be around no long. People buying ounces of weed, ecstasy, all this shit on the dark web with Bitcoin. I was like, it's not going to be around. Then by 2014, I was like, oh shit, this shit is... I remember it was $19. That was $19 in 2012. In 2013, it was like 100 and something bucks. I mean, it's just been going up, y'all. Like gold doesn't even do that. Gold doesn't do that. Gold does not even do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I would like San Francisco to go 9-0 though. I'm not gonna front. They are looking good. But yeah, gold doesn't even do that, guys. It doesn't even do what BTC is doing today. Or what it has been doing for the past 3 years. Like I said, $140 it went to. Then from that 140, it jumped up to 2 and change. Then from the 2 and change, it jumped up to 6. It's just been going up and up and up. You could go back and look throughout the years. And look at what gold has done. I'm not against gold, but I know what's better and what will benefit the people. Because like I said, you can't carry that gold in your pocket and spend it. And again, you're not going to spend your Bitcoin, but you'll spend other cryptocurrencies. You can go to, if you look Litecoin, you can go to places in Litecoin. You download the Litecoin app, and it'll show you locations of where Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, instead of using the cash, you take out your phone. They say, hey, it's gonna cost you $8.99. Okay, I'm gonna pay with Litecoin. Okay, boom. You take out your QR reader code. You get a Q, and you show it to them. Bing. You show them the code. They scan it. Doop. Done. Paid. You walk out. Then you talk to the like anywhere you go. You should let them know, hey, are you accepting Bitcoin? No, what is that? Oh, and then you go into it. You're like, hey, look, if you really want to eliminate those bank statements that you're getting as a business owner, yeah, let's eliminate that first, okay? And again, like I said, you have all these companies that are coming out that are giving you back BTC because, again, the adoption is what's most important. And you guys don't want to be behind, man. China's already showing you what they're doing. China's telling you, and that should put a fucking battery pack on your back. Just like Mark Zuckerberg did for the president of China. Because just like he heard it, what? Did this guy Mark Zuckerberg say that Libra coin is going to be the next big fintech innovation? That dude he probably took a shot of some Hennessy and he said, oh, hell no. Hell no. Who the fuck Mark Zuckerberg think he is? Oh, hell no. What? That's a threat to the sovereignty of China. Everybody mandated to learn the blockchain in this country. Every business owner learning that's what he did. And everybody's doing it. The whole country of China is doing it. Even the motherfuckers that picking up rice fields, man. Just telling you. And everybody here want to be lag-a-dagging, sitting on their ass, holding on and squeezing on that dollar. I'm telling you, you're going to squeeze the shit out of it so much that it's going to disappear right before your eyes. I can guarantee you that. Then you're going to you're going to play catch-up. You're going to play catch-up when it comes to this crypto space. And like I said, the longer you don't pay attention to BTC, the further it's going to fade away from you. And by the time you say to yourself, oh my God, I got to get in, it'll be 50, 60,000 a coin. And you automatically going to say, I can't afford that. Just like people do today. Yo, it's 8,000, 9,000 a coin. Dude, you don't need to buy one whole Bitcoin. You can get $1,000 worth. You can get $500 worth. Because Bitcoin goes up, so does that $500. So does that $1,000. The only thing is that you guys got to learn how to maneuver. You guys got to learn when to make the right moves at what certain times of the day if you don't want to lose your BTC, man. And again, this article, again, boxmining.com, go to my man. That's my man, Michael. He lives in Hong Kong. I love this guy. He's always keeping me up to date with this. And that's why, like I said, and I know I said I'll end it on this note, but guys, one thing about this industry, because this is not a space anymore. This is an industry. So if you're in crypto, stop saying crypto space. Stop saying blockchain space. That shit don't even sound right anymore. This is 10 years in the game. It's an industry, ladies and gentlemen. And we are in the beginning stages of it. And we are in the beginning stages of it and it becoming a bigger industry within the next 5 to 10 years. Look at the bigger picture. Stop lag-a-dagging, stop wasting time, and stop letting China get ahead of the game. We need you people to become a part of the industry and start to apply and help build the adoption. That's it. You did it with the dollar. Y'all did it with the dollar. Do I gotta put the hoodie on and shit? Like, motherfuckers did it with the dollar, right? The dollar was good to y'all, right? Yeah? The dollar was that good too? You know what, though? I will dare say, you know what I won today, though? I won me a Monarch hoodie. Haha, my man Robert Beats. He's like, Donfepe. I got a hoodie for you, money. You know what? That's why I love this industry, man. The people you meet, and I'm telling you, like I said, man, homegirl in Florida, she was like, yo, how does everybody know you down here and you're not here? And I told her, look, I engage with everybody on Twitter. So that when she was at the event, people are like, you know Donfepe? Oh my God, that guy's, you know Donfepe? You know CryptoDonfepe? You know what? I feed off of that shit. I don't know about you, but I feed off of that. That shit brightens me up because I do it for others. I do it for others. I edify other people. I let people, hey, like I just said, follow. Make sure you guys link up with boxmining.com. Again, I'm going to leave the link for you guys above this live stream so you guys can come back, hit it, subscribe, to his newsletter. So that way you guys can stay up to date with activities within the industry of blockchain and crypto that's happening overseas, okay? Especially in Asia, because he lives out in Hong Kong. That's his place of residence. So yeah, man, I know I've been on here for a while, man, but I don't have an issue spreading the awareness and just, to help advocate the fact that, you guys need to consider this now. Really, now. Don't wait for 2025 to hit. Don't wait for 2028 to hit. Don't. And God willing, I hope, I'll still be here. Meaning in this realm, alive. Because again, no one's guaranteed the next day. Right? All I'm saying is that focus, start looking into what the blockchain is, and I'm talking to the people that are not involved. Because those of you guys that are in, you guys know what you guys got. You guys know what you guys know. Some of you know what you're doing. Some of you, some of us are still learning. I mean, I'm still learning every day. You know what I mean? I challenge myself every day to learn something new that I can share with the audience in regards to this industry, man. Because that is my focus, is the adoption and making sure that people are awakened to the fact that this is going to be a part of your everyday lives. By the time your kids are 15, 16, you're going to think about this video. You're going to think about this video. And hopefully your kids won't tell you, yo, mom, yo, dad, yo, why did you get into Bitcoin back in 2013? Why did you get into Bitcoin in 2017? Yo, mom, dad. Now everything is in crypto and I don't even know where do I get started, ma? Dad, you know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck you're going to hear. That's what you're going to hear. I don't think you want to hear that as a parent. By that time, my son is 19. So imagine, if he says, yo, dad, you didn't tell me about crypto. Oh, no, I did. You just didn't want to do it. You just didn't want to do it. So I left you alone. That, I get that. If you get that response, hey, you know what? Yo, man, do you, homie. Whatever. I'm just letting you know, whatever. But, when you don't even mention it to your kids, like, hey, look, this is what's going to be happening within the next couple of years. So when you're a young teenager or a young man, a young lady, this is what you're going to be dealing with, okay? And I want to put you up on it now. I want to give you $100 worth of this currency that you're going to put away. You're not going to touch. Because, again, in the next 10 years, that $100 can end up being $1 million. You may think that's little money. It's $1 million you don't have right now. It can be 10 million. So if that $100 and BTC hits $1 million, yo, man, where are you going to do that? Because again, this is only going to happen one time in our lives. Trust me. They're going to put a plug in this thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that now they have no way of doing that. And the only way they see that they can disrupt or try to disrupt the decentralized network of cryptocurrency is by these countries, China, Iran, and fucking Turkey, and, Russia, and they're coming out with their own currencies. And they're mandating the people to use it. That's how. But again, as I said, it's positive for me because all this is going to do is add more fuel to the flame that is lit in BTC. That's all it's going to do. And you guys are going to want to be a part of the fucking ride. I know I am. And it's going to be a wild one. Within the next couple of years, it's going to be a wild one. But I'm a patient man in this space. Well, in this industry. I must have said space throughout the whole 2018 and beginning of 2019. I was like, you know what? That's what I put in Twitter today. I said, you know what? We're not calling this thing a space anymore. No. It's not Space Force, man. No. We're not calling this a space anymore. I don't even believe in space. But we're not calling this a space anymore. This is an industry. Like NASA. NASA is an industry. You know what I'm saying? NASA is an industry that lies and tells you and deceives us with BS. An industry is what NASA is. But the best part is with BTC, and I'll end it on this. It is the goddamn truth. That's what BTC is. And remember, the old saying goes, like the old saying goes, the truth will set you free. Corazón, mi gente. JV, good to see you all. Anwar, Shane, good to see you, buddy. Derek, you already know. Anwar again, good to LJ Marshall. Wow, long time, my friend, long time. Sorry that I missed some of your guys' comments, but thank you guys for being here with me tonight. If you guys watched the whole live stream, thank you guys, man. Whether it was just one individual, because as I always said when I started doing live streams, I've always pretended, or not even pretend, but I always had generated in my mind that I'm speaking to one individual. Whether there was 30 people watching a live stream, whether it was 50 people, 10 people, 5 people, I was always picturing myself as I'm doing my live stream and talking to the audience that I'm speaking to one individual, to an individual. Because it comes out better that way. Trust me, people that do presentations, trust me, you will start to imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Because not everyone that you're speaking to, besides them not agreeing with you on certain things, or things of that nature. That's like what you call tidbit shit. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. That's tidbit shit. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is that when you're doing live streams and you're wanting to put out a message and you want to be authentic with it, and don't try to speak to the whole audience. Just speak to one. Just say in your mind you're speaking to Sarah. I'm speaking to Derek. And Derek is here with me. We're having a one-on-one. Mind you, there's like 30, 40 people on the live stream. But as the delivery and how you express it, as you're speaking with one, the whole audience will accept it. Guarantee you that. Guarantee. And don't try to be too perfect, man. Trust me. Don't try to be too perfect. Just be you. The best thing you can do in this, using these platforms. And when you're in this industry of crypto, just be you. Don't pretend to be someone else. You won't go far. With that being said, love each and every one of you guys. Yo, Peter. You already know. The Giants suck ass. I can't believe we lost to the bum-ass Jets. Oh, shit. The Seahawks won, huh? So, damn, my man won. He took the over on it. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, the over and under was 46, right? Was it 46? Was it still 46, or did it go down? Did it go up or down? I don't know. Damn. Last time I looked was Friday, I think it was. He said, man, he told me today Seattle was I didn't bet. He said that he's taking Seattle to win. The over. So if the over was 46, he won. And he won some Bitcoin. Because it's a sports betting platform that pays you in Bitcoin. It's awesome. It's awesome. And I think you would want to be paid in Bitcoin, to be honest. I don't think you would want the money. You'd want the Bitcoin. Remember, the money doesn't go up. Bitcoin goes, oh, wow, I remember that. No, I didn't even see that interception. Wow. Yeah, because how long I've been on this live stream? What, an hour and change? Or an hour and a half? Yeah, so I pretty much missed the middle of the third. And I started looking back in the fourth. But anyway, look, man, thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Derek. I do appreciate it. And JV, you already know. Make sure you guys connect with Justin Varentia. He has a great YouTube channel, growing very, very fast. Crypto News Alerts. You can find him there on YouTube and also on Twitter. Make sure you find him on Twitter as well. As Crypto News Yes. At Crypto News Yes. I highly recommend it. Okay, if you guys want to, learn more about Bitcoin, and Justin's another resource that you guys can use. Okay, and yeah, that's what I want to say. So make sure you guys connect with Justin. He has a couple of great groups, and he has some awesome opportunities for you guys in regards to affiliate marketing, online marketing, in regards to being paid out in Bitcoin as well. So definitely hit him up with that also. And one thing I'm not selfish with is doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? Always promote your peeps, man. Solid peeps. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really bother me if people don't or haven't or don't promote me like that, but I do that on my own. But what I'm saying is, definitely do it for those that are involved in the same industry. You know why I say I'm saying it that way? Because every time I'm ready to say crypto or block, like space comes up in my mind. You know what I mean? And I'm not using that word anymore. So I'm training myself for that. But yeah, man, that's pretty much, man. Connect with Justin. And if you do, just let him know CryptoDonfepe sent you. Make sure you guys go to boxmining.com. I'll leave you guys the link above this live stream. So that way you got... Actually, can I... I haven't done live streaming in quite some time. Oh, no, I can't. No, I know I can, but... I don't know why I don't see why I can't comment. Yeah. That's weird, man. How come... That is weird. That's weird, because I usually see that I can comment. Anyway, regardless, I'll leave the link for you guys above this live stream. Or go to boxmining.com, enter your email, and subscribe to the newsletter. And his name is Michael. And again, I highly recommend you do so. You know what I mean? Especially if you're in crypto or starting to get in or just got in. You're going to want to know what's happening in Asia, in China, in regards to the centralized digital currency. What's happening in Japan. Japan is all cryptoed out right now. Cryptoed out. And we're the only ones. We're probably going to be the last country to actually fulfill the adoption or the acceptance. And when I mean the last country, I mean the government. You know what I mean? Like, it's these guys that are, acting naive is because they want the piece of the pie. They want more of the pie than how much of the pie we should be eating. They want to eat some of our piece too. You know how it is. Like taxes, man. So with that being said, I know I was on here for a while, man. Thank you guys for being on here again. Make sure we stay connected. Make sure we hit the get notifications so that way you don't miss the next live stream. Because again, I'm gonna be going gun-ho. I got laid off a couple of weeks ago, so I have more time to go gun-ho like I used to, and continue to spread the awareness, man, and continue to educate, enlighten, and help people wake up within this industry. So with that being said, corazón, peace, and you guys be great, and buy some BTC, especially for your kids. Do yourselves a favor. But before you buy for your kids, buy for you first. You always have to serve you first, because if you don't serve you first, how can you possibly serve your family? Corazón.